Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do duck nails. Now let me tell you guys that this is my very first time trying duck nails, and so I did have a little bit of a fail, but then I fixed it and I did it the right way. So stay tuned because in this video I will be showing you both. So the first thing I'm doing is, let's pretend this is a real client for you guys. I'm going to be pushing the cuticles back and then going in with a fine sanding band, going over the entire natural nail to remove any oils that your nails naturally produce, going in with a dust brush to remove all that dust, and I'm grabbing a lint-free wipe with Young Nail Swipe because we do not want any lint left behind. If any is left behind, then that is part of the reason why your nails lift, so we obviously don't want that. The tips that I'm going to be using are my 3XL coffin no C-curve tips from my website, and I had seen, I think it was Not Polish. I saw a video of them using these tips, and all they did was reverse it or flip it upside down and then cut it and then glue it onto the nail, which I thought was genius because I was like, I don't want to order duck nails tips because I'm never going to use them probably. So I didn't want to order and then wait, and then I just wanted to do this video for you guys, and I thought this was genius. And if you guys have these tips, it works perfect. So I cut it down to where I would glue it onto the tip, and now I'm going in with my pink nail glue from Nail House, putting it at the tip where I'm going to glue it, and then I am gluing it down. Now at first glance it was really bothering me how pointy it was looking at the bottom, because obviously that's where you're regularly supposed to glue onto your nails. So it was really bugging me, and guess what I did, you guys? I decided to cut it, which this is my fail nail, okay? Because don't do that. It did come out a little bit flared. Yeah, it's a little bit flared on the side, but it's not a duck nail. It almost looks just like a thick square nail, and you guys will see at the end what I'm talking about, because I did an acrylic application and then I was like, this does not look right, so we're gonna try this again, and let's hope that this time, the second time, it comes out right. So I went in with my Nail House nail file just to file off the sides and make them even and make it really nice and crisp. And I'm going in with the same fine sanding band and my 𝘊𝘆𝘆𝘆𝘆 e-file and mandrel bit. And because the nail tip is a little bit thick, I want to blend it in with the natural nail. So that's what I did, going at 3,000 RPMs. You want to use it at the slowest speed because you do not want to burn your client, because if you keep the file in one spot for too long, or the bit in one place, it starts to burn your client, and it's like a little jump scare. So to avoid that, I always use it at the slowest speed, which is 3,000 RPMs on my 𝘊𝘆𝘆𝘆𝘆𝘆𝑠ky. And then we're gonna do the same process. I'm using the dust brush, and then I'm going in with the Young Nail Swipe and my lint-free wipe for the acrylic application. I am using my nail dehydrator from Crafts by 9 along with Tones primer, and the acrylic that I'm using is First Nude, and it is from Not Polish. The monomer is from 𝘊𝘆𝘆𝘆𝘆𝘆𝑠ky as always, and I have to see the acrylic brush to see which one I'm using, but I'm pretty sure it is the Not Polish one. So for the dehydrator and the primer, you only want to put it where your natural nail is. You do not need to put it where the nail tip is, because you're only wasting product, and it's not necessary. This is for your natural nails to avoid lifting, and you do not need to put it on the entire nail. So this is only for your natural nail. And now we're ready to apply the acrylic. So I'm using the Not Polish number 14 acrylic brush because this is a longer nail and I'm only using one color, one acrylic. So I decided to go with the bigger brush that I have from Not Polish. The application went really well. The weather, of course, still isn't cooperating. We're still in summer and it's very, very hot in my nail room, but it worked really good. So I was pleasantly surprised. I try to do nails a little bit earlier. Now that I'm on maternity leave, you guys, I have tried to do it when it's like fresh, which is very early in the morning or very, very late at night. But I get like the itch to do nails during the day. So, but it's really, really hot. So then it affects my acrylic application and I start sweating and it's a thing. So, but now I have a little bit more time to do it at different hours, which is why I'm coming out with all of these videos, because I am on maternity leave officially. And I'm so excited to just do these videos before baby boy is born. So we are doing, I think I did 3 beads for this nail, if I'm not mistaken. And I just really love the color of this acrylic. It is First Nude. Not Polish has such a huge variety of nude acrylics that I feel like 20 of them probably, and I don't have all of them yet. So that's how many they have. They're just really, really amazing. And if you guys haven't tried Not Polish, what are you doing? They are literally some of the best acrylics out there. And not only can you use them as acrylic, but of course you can use them as dip powder as well. They are their 2-in-1 powders, which I think is awesome. And their acrylics, most of them come in 2 ounce. But there's some that are available in 1 ounce, and then I think they have 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 32 ounce, and yeah, so you guys need it. All my discount codes and everything is linked down below as always, but if you guys aren't new here, then you guys have definitely heard me say what my discount codes are, but everything is linked down below. So here I am just applying a last bead. This might have been a 4th bead, I don't remember, but it looks flawless, right? Like the application looks really, really good, and the nails look really nice. I like the shape. It is a little bit, like I said, on the flared side, so it is technically a little bit, it's not a duck nail, but it's like a thick square, if you want to call it. It's not a tapered square, it's just like a square, and then a little bit flared out at the end, which I do not like and I did not approve of, because these are not duck nails. So like I was trying to like look at it for a while, and I'm like, is it gonna grow on me or is it still gonna bug me? And it was still bugging me. So we went in and did a nail again, and this time I wanted to do it pretty. I wasn't gonna just do a plain acrylic all over. I was like, no, let's do like a marble ombre. And so that is what we did in the second nail. And I went in, did the same steps, went over the natural nail with my fine sanding band at 3,000 RPMs. I'm cutting down the tip. The only thing that I did different, you guys, is not cut the end of the tip. After I glue it down, I leave it as is. Even though it was kind of bugging me, because I was like, I don't know, is it going to be a little bit too pointy? Just leave it. And if you guys feel like going in after, then do that. I wanted to do a longer duck nail as well, because yeah, I've seen them short, but I wanted to do long duck. So the acrylics are First Nude, Blonded Moment, and Electricity. And I'm going to be doing, like I said, a marble ombre. So I left the tip as is. I went in with my ombre. I'm also using my Crafts by 9 acrylic brush for this one, because after a set, I usually clean my acrylic brushes, and so I put my Not Polished one into the solution to clean it. And I grabbed my other favorite brush, which is from my website, Crafts by 9. So this marble came out super, super easy. The colors are super vibrant. They mix together really well, and they don't dry fast. So it gives you enough time to work with and to use, which I absolutely love, as you can see right here. And then the flared part did give me a little bit of troubles, because I'm not used to that. I'm kind of used to just tapping it with the brush at the bottom. It's either coffin or square, and then it just completely comes off the acrylic. But of course, since it is a duck tip, or yeah, that shape, then it was a little bit more complicated, but we made it work, and it just took a little bit more tries, but it happened. So then I went in with like what is considered a second bead of the marble, because I wanted to bring it up a little bit higher. So I applied 2 beads of the 2 colors that I'm mixing, and just mixing it up. And I'm blending it up because I'm going in with the nude color and I'm blending it down for the ombre part. And I really enjoy doing marble ombres. I think they look super, super cool. And the finished look is just flawless, especially when you're using super bright colors like these. The orange and the yellow just complement each other so well. And then this color right here is gorgeous. And it's called First Nude, also from Not Polished. These are all not polished acrylics. And you can just see on screen how well they blend together. So I applied the bead, I blended it down. It doesn't have to be a perfect blend because we are going to go in again. I get scared when it's like super, super hot, and I do my ombres very differently than I would if it weren't, because I get scared that they're going to dry super, super fast. So I kind of have to work really fast. And then, I definitely put my beads in different places depending on how I feel, because I feel like they're gonna just dry really fast. But no, these worked really well. And look at that blend. It looks so gorgeous. And these are starting to look more like duck nails to me. So I was very happy with that. And then I'm going to encapsulate, of course, because there is ombre, there is a marble, so there can be a little bit of indents throughout the nail or a little bit of bumps. But to bring it all together and to encapsulate it, I go in with a clear, and I'm using my favorite, or one of my favorite clear acrylics, which is the Not Polished Clear. And it just brings it all together super, super nice, kind of mattifies it together, and I really love that. And of course, the thickness that I want, the apex, and this is what the side looks like, which of course we're not done. It does look a little bit undone, but we are going in with our hand file now. I'm using an 80/80 hand file from Nail House, and I'm just filing off the sides. I wanted to so bad, you guys, treat it as if I were a square nail and like file the bottom, but no, you have to avoid that. And then I'm going in with my sanding band again at 5,000 RPMs with my 𝘂𝑪𝘰𝘯𝘂 file, going over the entire nail, smoothing it out, giving it the thickness that I want, because this is it. After this, we're basically done. So I make sure to seal the cuticle area really, really flush, and then go over the entire nail. I always like to switch sides and kind of work up and down after I'm done with the cuticle area. And then once I go back to the cuticle, I switch positions of the nail again. And then I kind of just went underneath the nail to make sure that there's no acrylic underneath or to get any off, and just shape it really, really well. And this is where like you create like the shape that you're looking for. If you're looking for it a little bit more, stamped on kind of duck nail, or if that's fine for you. But I really like this. It came out really cute, actually. I was pleasantly surprised. And now I'm going in with my glossy no wipe top coat from my website to bring it all together and finish with this amazing nail that I was so happy for the result. Hope you guys liked today's video. Let me know any how-to videos you guys would like to see me do next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.